Here with Stockton Thunder head coach Rich Kromm for another edition of the weekly interview. Coach, let's start with the most recent game, a 3-2 shootout loss to Utah. You had three guys pick up 2 points in that game, Corey Trevino, Ryan Hayes, and Mike Keenan, who coincidentally have been three of your top performers as of late, I think. So just one of those things where those guys all came together.
Well, I think, with Mike, we've had some pretty consistent play since he's been sent down from Bridgeport. He competes hard. He's very responsible defensively, and he's added some offense. I think Ryan and Corey bounced back after that Bakersfield game where really nobody played well, but I thought that for them to come back and have the kind of game they had here at home, I think that was important. It was a good bounce-back game for Hazy after his second game in Bakersfield.
And you speak about Ryan Hayes there, and he did have a very good game. That first goal for him, a nice move individually to work himself free in space and then bury a shot against Igor Bobkov, one of the best in the league, and then also setting up that goal to Trevino with a very nice seeing eye pass. So it seems like he very quickly is getting right back up to full pace.
Well, we know Ryan's always going to be dangerous offensively for us, and I think that's a big part of his game. He and Corey and Adam are starting to create some chemistry together, so that's a good thing. It could be a very productive line for us if they can continue at that kind of pace and work that chemistry the way they did the other night.
Now, Coach, that game was a shootout loss for you, bringing your record to 2-6 in the skills competition. Interestingly enough, right now the NHL GMs are meeting for their March round of discussion, and one of the things that's being talked about are potential changes to the overtime rules. Things like adding a 3-on-3 element, extending overtime. You being kind of an old school guy, I think everyone kind of knows your opinion on the shootout. Is there anything that you might like to see, though, as a potential change, at least to try out in hockey?
I think the 3-on-3 would be exciting. I think it allows everybody to still be a part of it. It's a different look. It opens the ice up and can be exciting for the fans. So I think that would be good to go from 4-on-4 to down to 3-on-3. And then, I really don't know whether at the end of the day you need to settle the game with one winner. If it's a tie, it's a tie. Both teams would have a chance in the overtime games, shortened games there to find a way to win a hockey game, and if not, it goes to a tie and both teams get a point like we used to do.
I think some sentiment that a lot of hockey coaches would probably echo there, going back to the old tie format. But now on to current news. A deal being announced earlier today, you being saying that traded forward J.P. Burkemper over to Toledo for cash considerations. A rookie, he played in 30 games for you this year, had some success with 5 goals and showing a lot of speed. What kind of led to the decision to send him off to the Walleye?
Well, it's an opportunity, I think, for JP to go to a team that's very short up front right now. He's going to have a chance to play a lot of hockey and get some games in. He's been in and out of the lineup here lately, and with the potential that we may get more players sent down and guys coming back healthy, Tremblay's coming back healthy, our numbers have grown, and we have we only have a 20-man healthy roster to work with. So we're going to have to make room, and it provided us an opportunity to let JP go somewhere where he's going to get to play and play a lot.
Moving on to the games coming up this weekend. 3 of them, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A very busy schedule for the Thunder. Let's start with the Utah Grizzlies, who you see once again 3 meetings in a row total here at home. And so far, all the meetings this season seem like they've been very close games. 5 out of the 7 have been settled by just 1 goal. Seems like 2 pretty evenly matched teams.
They're a good club. They've got some talented players up front. They can score. Their D are big. They're solid. They're very mobile, and I think it's a matchup that has been very, very competitive. Even though we have the edge in the wins right now, all the games have been close. They're a team that's going to, give people a lot of trouble down the stretch. I think they've got lots of talent, lots of experience, and they've got good goaltending from both their guys. So, going to be a challenge for us here this weekend.
And last but not least, the Las Vegas Wranglers. They come to town on Sunday, March 16th, coming up this weekend. Las Vegas team that we've talked a little bit about it last week, we haven't seen yet on the season, despite them being in the Pacific Division, being technically a division rival. Is it tough trying to basically prepare for a new team that you don't know too much about, except from what you've been able to see on game tape, especially this late in the season when you have 2 other games on the weekend to try and focus on first?
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to think about Las Vegas until basically getting prepared for it Sunday. I think they're a team that From what I understand and from the games I've seen, they've got some skill. I think that they can be a dangerous team. And right now, we just have to focus on each individual game and not worry about, the ones down the road. I think with Vegas, we only see them twice. We don't know much about them. And, we're going to have to just take this Utah series first and foremost and then look forward to Vegas on Sunday.
All right, that's the word from head coach Rich Kromm. Coach, thanks very much for your time.
Thanks, Caleb.